So, what do you think is the importance of pandemics or diseases in shaping humans' history? Is it like are there like important lessons after these all sufferings, or what's the meaning? What's the importance of these pandemics after all?
I mean, there are many lessons that we can draw from, or there are many types of meaning that we can talk about. What I would like to emphasize is really to understand that like humans are not the master of the universe, master of the world, or master of the living world even, and that adopting a human-centric perspective will not really get us far. You know, we need to think more about ourselves as one of the species that live, you know, on the surface of the world, that we're sharing this natural world with others. And somehow we forget and we think of, you know, it's only our perspectives that counts. I mean, this also brings me to at least mention the question about the spread of COVID among the wildlife. Which in the long term, I mean, we already have evidence that it is spreading. I mean, like not only like mink farms and zoo animals and pets that, you know, we all heard about this, but, you know, in the deer population in the US, for example, and there are millions of them. So once COVID takes root in wildlife, wild animals, it will become almost impossible to eradicate. I mean, that's the story of like plague. It's the same story, right? Historically, most of these are zoonotic infections. And in fact, you know, more than 75% of all human infections are of zoonotic origin, meaning that they came to us from animals. Once there is an animal reservoir, which means an animal population that, you know, keep this infection alive, it becomes almost impossible to eradicate that disease from the world. In fact, I am afraid that's where we're headed with COVID.